Good evening, family. I wanted to come on and make this video about psychology and spirituality. I want the understanding of how the warfare upon our minds have been played. We are a people of duality, all in one. But we live in a world where it's either or. As you know, psychology is the opposition's number one weapon against us foundational Black people in the United States of America. The number one tool of this weapon is fear. I should say tactic. Is fear. We ought to know and understand that if they fear us, they are going to project and have us fear them. They are going to put in our minds either or. This is where we get a lot of us wanting to be more good. That starts in elementary school when they gave us the little warm and fuzzy and they taught us wrongly about being only good. Although the world around us is bad, we were trained to be only good, which is a handicap. It's an imbalance because it puts us at a deficient position where we're incapable of our own protection, incapable of our own bravery due to our opposition of our existence being in control of our minds as far as having us under psychological fear. It started back in the days where we were really subjugated and control upon our every waking day was very controlled and constricted to the point that a man had to watch where his eye went and a woman could not look any Caucasian in the eye. Today, it's pretty much the same way. We live by what people say. We live that way out of fear. So if we're not being good, we feel some kind of way. And we never get to experience the dark side of self because we have been taught that the dark side of self is what our enemies deem it to be, what our opposition deems it to be, which is far from the truth. If people are playing psychological games with you and they haven't even gave you the opportunity to psychologically to utilize your psychological powers and your spiritual powers, they just hinder you down to where you're subjugated to them, then that takes you out of your righteous state. Because duality is part of being righteous. Being able to protect self with evil, with your darkness. And at the same time, it is being good. But they tell us that if we protect ourselves, that's being bad. That's control. That's mind control. And that's what our people are enduring through the programming of religion, because religion is one-sided. It doesn't give us the ability to be one with the ego and spirit, the body, the soul, and the mind and the heart. Once again, I say it's critical to know that there is no either or. There's only one. If we look at our current condition, we will see that we are forced in society to be only good. And when we see this, we can see the energy of bad coming in, because we don't have that balance of good and bad. We're not able to move our environment from that bad. We're not able to use our powers to push that bad with our bad. Instead, we are focused on good, and we live in good, which is weakens our resolve. We must have bad. Bad is the good. They work hand in hand. If you are in the midst of your opposition and they're telling you that what you're doing is bad, then evidently, like they too think the devil is bad, it is something that is weakening your opposition from harming you. Always remember, duality is very critical. psychology's got practicality. The soul, the soul's found in spirituality. Would it not be grand, these two hand in hand, to guide us towards love and our true reality? Hate is your love. So if I hate something like the devil hates, then I'm loving something to hate something else. And there's nothing wrong with that. I could hate the noise sound of screeching, but I can love the sounds. That's duality. That's duality, that we need to be free from fear of the opposition and whatever they may have. Because what is being done is we are what it's being used. Our energy. Because what happens is we are not able to understand that bad is good and good is bad. So in not understanding that, we're only striving for good. When we strive for good, without the bad, we become crabs in the pot. But when we start using our bad, our evil, our hate for the love of ourselves and our people, they know that once the okay is given, those awoke won't be a crab in their pots. So don't listen to the lies of only be good, because only be good is what got those sheep in the slaughterhouse, because they were only listening to what they were told to do. Line up and get ready to be slaughtered. Because of fear and them not understanding how that they have the right to use their psychology also, just as well as psychology has been used over their minds. The law of nature gives that right, natural born right of using everything you've been given by nature. It wouldn't have been given to you if it wasn't meant for you to use it. So the Caucasian does not use spirituality, but they do use psychology. The Caucasian has no power, has no energy. They have a low flickering energy. So we will always want to remember duality. Have a grand evening, family. Until next time, true love, real peace, the higher self, the dark, triple darkness. Peace and love. Till next time.